Yeah, happy Sunday. Happy Skirk Sunday, because we're not doing Simming Sunday today. Because we're doing Skirk stuff. Basically, the plan is story quest, get some more primos, and then go into wishing. Because we're on 6 pity and 115? 115. So, but we'll get there. We'll do stuff. Maybe just for a laugh, we'll actually start off with her trial so we can look at her. And then do everything else. But yeah, I want to meet her before I pull for her. That makes sense to me. Like, I want to interact with her proper. Because if I end up for some reason not liking her, which is unlikely, but you never know. She's so cute. I'm not reading. Am I reading that? If I end up like not liking her, we're pulling for Shenhe. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Probably should, but I won't. Hello, hello. How's it going? Slay Queen.
It's my lucky day.
Extinguished. Rain outlines your fate.
It sure does.
Witness the power of Gua. The pinnacle of excellence.
Very high.
Oh, she is cool. Hey, hey! And Boop Matrix! How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday? Who's on the loose?
Know my sword. Let's dance.
Hear ye a word of joy.
That's more like it. Paradise.
Rain be upon you.
I hate the Herald guys. They're like the most annoying bitches in the world.
Set you free.
Adaptive frosting.
The truth
Oh, big boy.
Into the void. A burst of flavor.
Burst of flavor.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Cute! She's cute. Should I name with your cousin? Oh, that's a fun coincidence. 28 days later is a zombie one, right? Those freak me out. I always confuse, like, there's a book called 28 Days, which is about a resistant movement during World War II. And sometimes my brain is like, 28 days later. Wait, no, that's completely different. Hey, Apple. So you like zombie movies? I don't know, they freak me out. But yeah, let's go straight to see Skirky McKirky, which is her name. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to go to story quests. I'm low-key sleepy as fuck, but still. I feel like she would probably punch me in the face for repeatedly calling her Skirky McKirky, but unfortunately, I shall continue to do it. Listen to Paimon's advice. Always a good idea. Always listen to Paimon's advice. Where are we going? Paimon?
What's up with you today?
Yeah, why does Paimon sound far away?
You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
I love Baiju! What? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I love him, so I'm happy that we go see him. Do we? You know, we'll walk there. We don't have to wing glide. I don't think it's based on a true story. It is, a long time ago that I read it. But I don't think it was one of the ones that was based on true stories, because I've read a lot of different ones. But it was like quite... It felt quite realistically written. So they probably like did a lot of really good research. But I don't think the main character was based off a specific person. But it was like probably 15 years ago that I read it. So
Oh. Baiju wasn't in his shop.
I want to see Paimon.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Okay. I'm patient.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
No cure for heartache. I thought he said headache at first. How do I get into the back room? Ah, there we go. Guess it's already starting off well, because I really, really love Baiju. I cannot unsee that someone said Pantalone is Baiju in a black wig. Yes, you have a special guest. It is me, the traveler.
Traveler.
Oh, your
Paimon,
voice.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
He's so cute.
It's the traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
Paimon's so cute. Is she prone to sickness? I find this surprising. I'm gonna say I'm not sure.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
I love his fit so much. Like low-key, a part of me wants to cosplay Baiju just cause I need an excuse to buy that fit.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong.
Do a blood test.
Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain.
A full alt is hard to use if you don't have her at C2. That's dumb. Luckily, I am a collector puller, so I'll pull for her if I like her in the story quest. But that is dumb then. Because we're definitely not C2ing her, we don't even have a guarantee at the moment.
Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated.
I wish I had a doctor like Baiju.
Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
My girl has
Curses,
depression.
dark magic.
Oh, that
It's
makes
hard
more
to say.
sense.
It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue.
Yeah, Lumine's low-key burned
Why
out.
don't you rest here for a bit?
Yippee!
Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment.
I've seen my fair share of mental afflictions. To start with some calming incense, a good night's sleep, a good meal.
In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
We're not experts on this kind of thing. We should strongly consider calling in a specialist. Can we call in Mizuki?
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before.
Junction more interesting than Baiju? I mean, kind of lore-wise, but I like him a lot, and I kind of view them like as a package deal. It's kind of like Lumine and Paimon, you know, they're a package deal, so I can't really go like, oh, I like either more than the other. But yeah, I get it. We should call Mizuki to give us like a mental health screening.
All we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
Fingers crossed I'm used to this voice once we're done with this quest, because so far I'm still like... it's still giving Minnie Mouse. Rest. Honestly, we need a lot of rest, and I do understand why she would have mental fatigue after all of that bullshit with Ether that just went down. On the other hand, you do have to admit that it was actually hilarious, because you have like the Abyss sibling being like, I risked every life in Conria for a chance to see you, and then Traveler sibling is like, cool, these are my 62 husbands and wives, and I have to go feed Timmy's dogs. So... maybe that's why you're burned out, I mean, you're running around too much. You're at C1, R1, ooh! And guaranteed, okay. Lost to Tainari. What's your Tainari at? I have C1 Tainari. Cool. Too chilling to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat. Feels like my soul has been wrenched from my body and thrust into this strange and unfamiliar space. Okay. Bit dramatic, but cool. There's no end in sight. I think there's something in the fog. It's Skirky McKirky! Where in the world am I? Probably like outside the worlds or something. Hey! Rude. Got stabbed in the back, but there is no blood. Which is unusual. Usually when you get stabbed, there is blood. C3 Tainari. Ooh. Honestly, the Abyss sibling is a menace. Like, obviously my Abyss sibling is Eva. You don't like Tainari. I'm really scared that I'll get another D-Luke. That I'll lose my 50-50 and get another D-Luke. I see this familiar looking spike retreating. Deep inside, it feels like part of me is missing. Your soul got stolen, Lumine! Run after it! More fatigue. Okay, like, people are stealing her soul. That's uncool. You shouldn't be doing that. She needs that thing.
Traveler! Traveler!
Hey, Pai Pai!
Rise and shine! Time to wake up!
I'll rise, but I refuse to shine.
For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good.
Yeah, is there
Feeling
a
any
cut
better?
on my back? Can you look at that?
A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look.
She's so cute!
Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare?
Let's go to Mizuki!
Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
I don't understand how we've arrived at mental fatigue and nightmares, but so far no one's bringing up Mizuki. Maybe that's still to come. Yippee! Ramen restaurant! That does cheer me up, honestly. Hey, Meow!
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back?
I love how much we're eating. For two people, that is
Okay,
insane.
well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again,
Nothing
you
happened
woke
with the
up
Skirk
right when you
pulls.
went to bed. And you
There
were
was
definitely in
no
a deep
plan
sleep
for
this
yesterday.
morning.
Yesterday was Saturday. We don't do Saturday streams. I was at Pride. We're doing Skirk polls today. Unless her story quest has me leaving with not liking her, then we're doing Shenhe polls. I don't know what to make of it either.
Then it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
You're so cute!
I'll wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
She's so cute! Paimon's smile has a way of putting me at ease. Aww. The food is just for Paimon, honestly, probably, yeah. What I saw is still bothering me. This stream was so chilling. It feels like there's something watching me from a corner of the world even now. That's Skirky McKirky. She's a stalker. Possibly her master, but I never remember how to say blah 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 blah, so we'll ignore that dude.
Something is missing.
Yeah, my soul. Did you steal it?
Did you just say something?
You heard it too?
The flesh remains whole,
Hi,
but the
Skirky!
soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Ah! What the? Wait! Paimon remembers you! Your child's master! Skirk?
Everyone start calling her Skirk forever, please. I don't know how you return to it, but I did see someone do it on YouTube, so we can like go back to the cubes later. I don't know how you got there, but I've seen people be there.
Right! What are you doing here?
Do you want to beat up child? We do that once a
The
week.
last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that.
She wants to steal my food and Lumine's soul.
Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw?
Are we telling her?
Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Ooh, she's a drunkie.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up.
She's also a little bit rude to service workers. Like,
We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
she wants a strong one.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over
Why
here.
didn't she say, "Excuse me, can I have a
Coming
glass
right
of
up.
wine?"
Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
Can we go see Shenhe? I love Shenhe.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me.
Wow.
I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
Someone gave you Welkin? That's cool. You have until I finish my drink, and then she just like starts shotgunning it. Yeah, what do you know about this?
I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to
Girl,
notice
your
you.
arms are an abyssal disturbance.
Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Please say more,
Neither
actually.
of those things sound good.
Skirk seems to know something. Skork. Given what I've seen of her strengths, I bet she can tell what happened to me. Don't know what her goal is, but in this moment at least, I don't think she has bad intentions.
Well, should we trust her?
What are you think, Paimon?
She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out.
Not on short notice. Lumine's just like, no, I want to hang out with Skirk for reasons unrelated to them massive titties. Who said that? Lumine, you useless lesbian. I always call her a useless lesbian, but my main Lumine ship is actually Lumine Xiao. But you useless bisexual just doesn't ring the same way. Whatever. Lumine, you useless bisexual. I love you.
Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is staring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than
I
later.
don't want to, like, I don't know if you're, like,
Skirk's
spoiling
an
the quest
interesting one,
here.
that's for sure. But from what Child's told us...
But I
She doesn't seem
have only
evil,
met
at least.
Skirk in Fontaine, and that's all the information I have. So please don't go spoiling. Like, we're trying to have a spoiler-free stream to fully enjoy this. So we know what happened in game so far. That's it. I did finish the Archon quest, but they weren't being, like, friendly in it, because Skirk's not in it. No, that's fine. If it's something that I could have extrapolated from the quest and I just didn't realize that, I didn't see any hints to them being friends in that, to be honest.
2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you help us?
Miss Skirk. Call her Skork. Just go for it.
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand.
I'm
Come
still
find
not
me in the
getting
Goily
her and
Plains when you're
Dane
done
being
here.
friends out of anything
and
I've seen
I
so
left
far.
cash for the
so-
drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Oh, okay.
Did she leave a... She's sugar daddying! Much...
She disappeared.
Is that where Child learned that you, like, just throw money at people? That looked like a lot of money for one glass of wine, honestly.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid.
Yep, we did.
Here's your change.
Because she left too much money.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
He's like, what drink?
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. Our
We
friend
didn't.
Skirk.
It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember?
Yeah, he doesn't
brought it out
remember.
to her
That's
yourself.
weird.
You sure? I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
That's crazy.
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
Oh, that is weird.
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine.
He's about to tell me.
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell.
Okay, that
And
is
it looks
weird.
like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just slipped my mind. In any case, that settles your bill. Come again soon.
Check, please.
Coming!
That is weird though, because they're like remembering her but not remembering her.
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all.
Until we like probed and were like specific.
Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Goily Plains, right? Let's not keep her waiting.
Or let's do keep her waiting and see if she gets mad at us. I don't know, it could be funny. Is the threshold tomorrow that we can accumulate enough stuff? Let me just check something. No, that's not what I'm checking. I thought I already was like quite close to that. That is also not what I'm looking for. There we go. I'm only missing 500. Can I not get those today? Can I only get them tomorrow? But oh well, getting Thetos soon, that's the most important thing. You don't find the entrance to the cubes? Ah. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. I think it's like a very small spot that you have to stand in. You hope what is a copy of Jansan or Aoife? We're like, Lumine's soul is broken. There's abyssal corrosion in it. I need those Synthetias real quick. Ooh. Oh. Ah, that's a Rift Town.
Whoa, what are all these Rift Hounds doing here?
Being bitches.
Huh. Looks like they're collecting something.
Let's kill them. I hate Rift Hounds.
Let's go check it out.
I feel like Rift Hounds are like the most annoying things in the universe.
Let it rain. Prepare to be blown away.
Juice on the loose.
I kind of love that "let's check it out" translated into instantly destroying them. Like, "let's check it out" could be sneak up and look,
this is
you
what they
know?
were collecting. It looks kind of like...
Ooh, yeah, God Remains! Now that you mention it, I would have not seen that, but sure.
Yeah. What is going on here?
I don't know, something crazy.
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains.
From the moment are born all beings with great power, even if their body is gone. I'm counting that as a Signora reference. I don't fucking care. It's wifey time. It's always wifey time. Stop playing from 5-3 second phase to 5-5 second phase, so you were saving. Oh. And this is where you stopped the quest. Is she giving me 120 primos? I thought I was only getting 60 primos off of her. I don't know why I thought that, but I did think that.
Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will.
I'm
and
still
a
making
dark
this about
curse.
Senora, I don't care.
Together, these remnants form what you call God Remains. And it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed.
Ooh.
There are traces left, but they're fading fast.
Okay, about Lumine's soul though.
What are you doing?
Looking at you.
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were, real? She's definitely not a ghost
She's
traveler.
with Dia
I'm
in
unhooked
the if I
and
had to
she's
play
solid.
this game with eye tracker, I'd kill myself. But yeah. They're always worth 120? I for sure thought they were worth 60. I don't know why I thought that. I guess sometimes I just decide things and then believe them. Yeah, the other diners acted like you were never
Your
there.
life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities.
Like our life always hangs in the
It's just
balance.
a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The
Aww.
weak and the lowly have no right to remember me.
Okay, she's kind
They're
of
lucky they
slaying.
only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now, can we please get back on track?
Yes, tell me more about your abyssal limbs.
Where were we? Right. The God Remains.
They changed it from
so
5
basically,
here.
there's now less of them here than there
Ah.
used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our
I
experience,
literally just don't
God
pay
Remains are
attention, is the
100%
thing.
bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing.
But
and
also
it
I
doesn't
didn't
just disappear
play
for no reason.
the new ones
The
for a really
remains
long
aren't just
time because I
gone.
wasn't caught up
They
with
were
our
taken.
conquest. So maybe that's why I never realized that, like, while they're new, you know. Like, part of my soul was taken, exactly.
Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed.
Ooh.
Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount
we
of
go
the
to
god remains
Sumeru?
buried in the desert went missing.
Oh, my desert is, like,
Of
unexplored.
course,
Hopefully
god
we
remains
won't
are just one of the
go
targets.
there.
The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean the stars?
42 of them have died out in the past
What?
few months alone.
42?
In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding
42
Stella
is a
Fortuna.
lot.
Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host.
That's crazy.
And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead.
The frozen rift hounds in the
wants
background are also
you.
crazy, like the
This
power.
time, it only took a fragment
She's
of
like,
your soul.
stay frozen.
But next time, there's no telling how far it could go.
But why me? Because you're a descender, baby doll.
No one knows.
Oh,
All
apparently
I know
no
for
one
certain
knows.
is this.
I thought I knew.
Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least.
Yee.
But that's not
But
the
I shouldn't
real
say yippee
concern.
about that. That's actually dangerous.
Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
So you're gonna help us, right?
Yep, she is, because that's my new friend, Skirky
We're going to
McGurky.
help each other.
Or Dad.
You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Oh, we're getting bait!
Great!
Yay! I'm
Super strong and you know
bait!
a lot about the abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Thank you.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a
Why
sudden
is she
crisis.
low-key being Sundara? She's like,
And I
huh,
should warn
don't
you,
think I like
getting
you.
mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me.
I will,
You help me uncover
like,
the
I
truth
won't be
behind
in
this
your debt,
entity,
'cause I'm
and I'll
helping
help
you.
you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all.
Yeah, then I won't be in your debt.
You would do well to remember that. Now, come along.
Is this safe for Paimon?
Yeesh.
Because
You'd think she'd be a
Paimon might
little
literally
friendlier
be
since
God
she's agreed to help
remains,
us.
actually.
But nope, she's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So cold.
I mean, she is cryo. Fake cryo.
Whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname.
You already called her Skirk.
Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Serves that ice queen right.
Paimon, you're so cringe.
Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got. Windblade!
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I did it anyway. Those rift hounds dropped me nothing. Fair enough. I feel like they should have dropped me something as a treat. Because I had to fight them and I hate them.
Whoa! This place is way bigger than Paimon expected. Where are we?
Paimon's so cute, I love her.
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I
The
have
sacred
to a home here.
domain. Is that what it is? Yeah, it seems like somewhere that... This is the closest thing you have to home. Girl, do you want to live in my teapot? You can come live in my teapot.
It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place.
Can you time
I
travel?
don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's John's real name!
Paimon's
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is
Paimon
Ajax?
remembers him mentioning something like that. So,
Yes,
Around
meow,
here
keep
is
yourself
equivalent to
spoiler-free
one
and
day
have
in the
fun with it
outside
when you
world?
play it.
that should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the Traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time. Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss.
She's so
It
cute.
could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog.
Okay.
Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
I'm gonna go with not that I'm aware of. You'll figure out how to get it to the cubes?
Do you plan
Sounds
to
good.
learn?
For now, no. I'm kind of at odds with the Abyss. Like, my brother's like their leader, but he's a bitch, so...
That tracks. All the information you have suggests the Abyss is something sinister.
No,
And that
this is
abyssal
actually just
power
like
is a
sibling
wild and
beef.
dangerous force that always spells disaster.
No, I'm literally just
And
mad
you're
at my
saying that's
brother.
not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal. I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option.
What's that?
A little abyss crystal that contains my power.
Ooh.
Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Ooh.
Dream mirroring?
Hello, how's it going?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of
Why
using
was
abyssal
Lumine
power
weirdly
and
upside
have
down
no
for a
plans to
second
jump in
there?
the deep end right now, I'll have to do the
That
investigating
was weird, I
for
didn't
you.
like that.
With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind.
Oh!
Then,
That's
I can guide you
uncomfy.
through the dream environment, and we'll
Imagine
take back what was
Skirk
stolen
looking
from you.
into Lumine's mind, and Lumine's mind is just titties, boobs. Skirk has big boobs, cause like... Haven't played Genshin in a few days? How come? Just no time, or didn't feel like it? I'm doing pretty well, what about you?
Huh. You made it sound so simple.
All we need to do is wait. No, she's gonna knock you out, so you're asleep right now.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding. Like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy. To play it safe, I need to give you some
Alright, fair
special
enough.
training first.
Wait, you're gonna teach her some of your martial arts?
No, he's gonna teach me how to be like really
that mean-
aloof and bitchy.
The next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Definitely not. We're gonna kick him in the dick.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples.
That's good, because I don't see
You're
you as my
already a
master.
pretty good fighter. All I'm planning
Hello,
to do is
welcome
build on
in.
your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
This is so pretty, though. I kind of want to
She
eat
moves
it.
fast. Paimon can hardly keep up with her. So,
Send her on one
special
pity.
training, huh? Kind
And
of a rare opportunity.
Oh.
With your skills, there's not a lot of people qualified to train you.
I mean,
The last time something
on
like
one
this
pity is
happened was probably
amazing.
anti-Raiden Shogun training, right?
Ugh.
Oh, feels like a lifetime ago. Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
I'm assuming we do learn things here, yeah. I mean, you were pretty lucky, so either you'll stay lucky or your luck's about to run out. I don't know. Just like go ahead and try to C6 Skirk. Hey Skirky! I love the footprints in the sand. I think you mentioned that,
Ready?
yeah. Yeah,
Bring it
you
on!
did mention that.
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade
Reasoning
work.
skills.
You're
We're
no
cooked.
rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or not, you'll have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
Also,
You
I'm
bet.
a good sword fighter.
There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching. Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka. Yeah, We've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through.
And Lumine already knew how to sword fight in the first
you
place,
sparred with a
so...
bunch of them too, right? Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
Thank you! Catch you around, and I understand. I
Don't
also
get too
love staying
smug.
spoiler-free.
In sword fighting, techniques alone
Skirk's
are not
weapon
enough.
too? Oh,
You need a
crazy.
cohesive system to bring it all together. A style or school of fighting. To use the human
did you
body
get a
as an
Shanghai skin?
analogy, your style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be weak and flimsy.
True.
Then again, if you packed on pounds of flesh without a big enough frame to support it, you'd end up bloated and unwieldy.
There's like such an unnecessary metaphor, like the fuck girl. You also got Escoffia? Nice. But yeah, like, you can save for the skin. You don't have to get it right now. It's not going anywhere. I got Scoffy. I forgot on what pity.
You need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences. And
I got
figure out
Navia
which
on like
parts of
4
what you've
pity.
learned are just techniques.
Because she was in the
and
same
which parts can be used to form your
10
own
pull
system
as
of
my
blade work.
50-50 loss.
Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only then will every strike you deliver make perfect sense.
Ooh.
Wait, is that it?
We're pulling
I thought you
for
were gonna
Skirk
teach us
later
some cool
on,
new moves.
Leafy.
Like when you went swoosh and
Hey
opened a tunnel to another
Axel!
place.
How have you been?
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles
Hydrate.
are so wildly different that teaching you mere techniques is pointless. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Failure
I hope you're
is your
better
best teacher.
soon.
And rigor is your coursework.
And I
That's
hope
all I have to
whatever
say.
is making it
Time
so
to
you're
make a
not
start.
good.
Train until
Can
you're
be handled
satisfied with
quickly.
yourself. Now
I
focus.
really like the fruit
Destroy the
thing.
crystal
It's so
columns as
cute.
swiftly as you can.
Oh, we're doing stuff. How many am I supposed to be destroying?
This is making
What?
Paimon's head spin.
900!
Traveler!
You've got to be kidding me. We're not doing 900 of these. Apparently we are doing 900 of these. Oh my god, I'm feeling for child. Hello? Did she do this to child? He was 12, you mad woman. I think he was 14. It's not about that. Oh, okay. Phew. The fruit thing, you find it confusing? I find it adorable because I get to feed Paimon fruit. Oh, sorry, we're doing more stuff. I have like no depth perception, I just realized.
Windblade!
I thought she was like way closer to that than she was. But yeah, we'll do like some of the fruit game later on also. After story quest. Maybe I can like explain to you what part you find confusing if you let me know what you find confusing.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Use your head, and then Lumine just like headbutts the stuff. That would have been funny. She should have done that. Paimon, are you proud of me? Oh, we have more to do. $47? You've got to be kidding me. Honestly, this feels as much as bullying as it did when Yaimiko made me do the training. I feel like they're just taking the mickey, both of them. You found it? Ooh, nice. Maybe we can go to it later, Meow. This is transforming my whole view of sword work, is it? I've unlocked a hidden door in my mind. There's a wellspring of strength on the other side. Okay. These are the sword styles and techniques I have come to know.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Hi, baby!
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person, and ask yourself, what lies
I
beneath
love
the surface?
Kaya.
What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only path to true growth.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
I love how Nilu like doesn't even have a sword in her hand, but sure. Couldn't they have just put his old voice line in there? Oh yeah, right, she has a new voice actor, doesn't she? The thing is, unlike with Paimon and with Keqing, I don't remember her voice well enough to notice. Cute, 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 cute,
If you start to tire,
Did you
empty
see
your
little
mind,
Paimon?
but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you
That
keep
was
up the
so
fight.
cute.
Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Rain cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachitsutsu.
Honestly, I think it's cute that we're reminiscing like about all our friends, because we also have like enemies who are powerful, so... I don't know if my weapon can contain all this power. Should we do an upgrade of your weapon? Let's go see Wagner about it. Paimon having a nap with the book was so cute.
Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it.
How do you feel?
Exhausted? I'm fighting to keep my eyes open.
As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Can you like give her a snack at
Meanwhile,
least?
Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps.
Yeah, you look so cute
But you were
napping.
so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Like, would she not die of
Go get some
dehydration?
sleep. I'll be doing the same
No, I
very
don't think she
soon.
made Child do
Let's hope
exactly
you see that
this.
foggy place in your dream.
I
so
mean,
can get this investigation
Child is a
over and
bow
done
user
with.
because he mastered all other weapons, though. That's why he's also like low-key shit at using a bow and sometimes just throws it at people. So she might have trained him in the sword first. We don't know. Paimon's so cute! And now she's gonna be in our dreams. What if we have like an awkward dream? What if we don't have like our soul gets stolen dream? But instead we just have like a normal dream and it's like really embarrassing. What if she's like dreaming about holding hands with Sidlali? Okay, we're in the freak dream, that's lucky. Skirk said the dream mirroring would kick in when I fell asleep, so why am I back here? I thought she's just also seeing it. Yeah, and also it's like less purple, so. That is so cool! Are we in Skirky McKirky's mind? Okay, it's pretty bleak! That is kind of mean. I mean, it's true, but it's kind of mean. Hello! That's Skirk's Paimon! Follow it! Do I get to follow it? Yippee! Why did they make me follow it for like 3 seconds? That was so pointless.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
Let her skip class if she wants to.
Because he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there.
Cheerful male voice.
I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Oh, she's adorable.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Blobber tea?
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady.
Because they're like blob-shaped?
You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside.
Aww.
Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer's gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
I don't know, I feel like the dad is kind of a little bit too lenient, like, not to tell him how to parent, but I'm out, okay. But maybe she should actually go to school, you know? She's like 7. Actually, I am telling them how to parent, not the way they're doing it.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars?
More
Mountains
stars?
as far as the eye
Probably
can
not.
see? An endless snowy plain?
Okay, what?
Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said. I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world.
Aww, she's
I'm
a
sick of being
sweetie.
a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
Oh god, I hope she makes it back. If she gets isekai'd right now, that's gonna be devastating. Huh? What's over there? Oh, stay away from it, Skirk. You're gonna get isekai'd! And while being isekai'd to Teyvat is my dream, I don't think it's yours.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
Oh fuck, they're being attacked. That's like a lot worse than getting isekai'd.
Children, stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Did the merchants do that?
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it!
Eliminate the threat.
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
Oh fuck.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
So the merchants are doing that, huh?
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this?
I think that's just evils.
We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best our home has to offer. Gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command.
What the fuck
no
is going
one is to be
on?
left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire
What the
civilization to
fuck?
the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
The man and his wife. Ooh, that's
We
Skirk's
shot the man in
parents.
the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long.
Oh shit.
To
But hey, they're
prevent them
fighting
from
back.
making some kind of last stand. We're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround
Oh, they're
them.
going to make a last stand, bitch.
Well,
Bro sounds like Capitano.
Turns out some of
You
these
think?
beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable.
Let's kill the purple
Let
blobs.
them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Callous officer. Okay. Bitch. How do we kill people in Skirk's memory? It's important to me that we kill people. Smells like something's burning. Yeah. What's going on? Oh, poor baby. And she was like 7. No wonder she saw like 12-year-old child and was like, I don't know, fight training. Like she thought that's normal. She was like at your grown ass age.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right. Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
Cheerful male voice. How is he still cheerful?
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk. Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone.
Do not trust anyone, honestly. But she
Your dad
internalized
and
that a
I,
little too
We're not
much.
afraid to stare death in the face.
I feel so bad for
We need
Skirky.
you to survive. My clever girl, so curious.
Couldn't the mom flee with
You're
her?
already so brave.
Like, the dad
I
has a
know
broken
you're going
ankle.
To grow up to be such
but-
a positive light in this world.
And then she goes to a completely different world and is
Whenever
just
you miss
depressed.
us, just play this song.
Oh, this is so sad.
Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Why is the mom not running away
Break
with her?
down the door. Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over.
That is a nice song, though.
You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine.
No one's
Have it your
singing.
way.
They're just playing music. I don't know that he knows what singing is. Or did you forget what her voice sounded like? That was dramatic. Oh, poor Skirky McKirky. Paimon's a really good sleeper. Look at her. She's out cold.
You're awake?
Yup.
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
I'm ready to begin right now. Can I learn more about your sad, tragic backstory? It is so sad. I mean, they have a similar cadence in speaking, so...
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think?
I think it just feels purple, mostly.
No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here.
Are we carefully keeping track? Because I'm not keeping track, babes.
Except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
Should we not also feed Lumine? No? Okay, no food for Lumine. I'm ready to start.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions.
Okay.
The natural energy of Tevat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power.
The Abyss.
Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm.
That's why she
My
has
master,
shiny arms.
Sirology, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss.
I don't know why
An act
my
for
brain
which the people
refuses
of
to
Conrad
remember
gave them the
Sodology.
epithet, the
In my
5
brain, it's
sinners.
always like
The elemental
sludgy,
energy
I
of
don't know,
Tevat,
man.
on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time.
Yeah, like this seems like it's related to Cryo. Do you know my friend the Tsaritsa?
A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature.
I
It's a
just use
technique I
multiple
learned from some
elements.
Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you.
Doesn't suit me, and I have the ability to purify.
So I've
it.
heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power.
Could we accidentally get rid of her
But
arms?
Is purification really what's going on there?
That would be freaky.
Like I said, power does not simply disappear.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Just thinking out loud. Let's
Can
focus on your
you tell
elemental
me
training.
what it is you're
That's what's
thinking
gonna
out
help us
loud?
if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time
She
you
is
fall.
like well cool. So far, I'm
it's time
definitely
to push
still pulling
yourself to
for
the
her.
limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace.
I have like the weirdest
Use the
thing on
power
my
of Animo
hand.
to clear the field
Oh,
as fast
sorry.
as you can.
It's like a scratch and a bruise at the same time. And I don't really know where it came from. And it doesn't hurt. It's just like on my skin.
Windblade! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in
Oh
your
yeah,
favor.
I should get him into the fire. The fire's out. Can you come over here near the fire, please? The fire's back on. I want to windblade that in your face. There we go. Yes, I have done the Archon quest.
Windblade!
I was hoping to meet Skirky in it, so that's why I started with that. I really enjoyed it.
Windblade!
And I love that they like Like it was all very, like it was like a serious thing, obviously. But they were like, and then Sitlali gets jealous, which is like, I don't know, very charming. But just like, he has like funny little things in between sometimes.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Oh, the spikes. I was like, what am I doing here? Me who never uses Pyro Traveler and has no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm never Pyro Traveler.
Don't give them a chance to strike you.
Yeah.
You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm never Hydro Traveler. I don't know how to use her.
Water jet. Go.
Who's attacking me? What? Ooh, that was close. Hello, hello. What were you up to in stream? How's it going? Oh, the spike cluster will aim and fire. Maybe I should read what it tells me on screen, so no. Being Hydro Traveler feels weird, I don't like it.
Water jet. Go.
Oh yeah, we're not destroying enough of them, huh? Like, not even close. Can I, like, somehow line them up in a row? Is that a thing? Yeah, we fucked that up. Training round failed, that's fair. Do we have... I don't think so. If there's a mod in chat, can we get a shout out? Because I'm in the middle of this thing. Okay, I can get at least 2 at the same time. Okay, that's good to know. But I don't think we have a mod on right now. Training round complete. Yeah, I figured it would be.
Water jet. Go. Water jet. Go.
There we go, we finished up with that. English not so good, but... Oh, so you're a Genshin player too. I love it. We're just gonna take a quick little break here of Lumine getting to do her stuff so I can do a shout out.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements
I
at
love
will.
Genshin.
It means
You just
your
started
aspirations need no
nice.
approval from the gods.
Oh, I love that.
Your power is not
I
bound
started
by the
last
rules
year.
of this world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own
I
path.
started last year, so I'm also still a lot behind on a much of stuff. Like, I have so many quests I haven't done yet. It's a long time compared to starting now, but considering like the people who have been playing since 2020, it's like still a very short time at the same time. But yeah. I really like Ningguang's skin. She looks so nice in it. But also Kaya's, he looks so good. Do you have a favorite skin? It's more like saying hello to an old friend. Okay, why are we Dendro? Do we do Dendro now? What order are we doing these in? And we're back to Hydro.
Very good. It seems you've
Confusing.
reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
Help you make a decision. I'll help you make a decision. I'm enjoying Skirk so far. We'll probably pull for her later, but first I'm going through her story quest. Because if she somehow manages to make me dislike her, which I'm not seeing happening, but you never know, then we're pulling Shernher. Yeah, how long has it been this time?
Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's
I have
also
no
what
idea.
allowed you to make progress.
I never use
Get some
Hydro
rest.
Traveler, so
When you
I
wake up,
have no
we'll
comparison.
proceed to the final stage of your training.
Writing letters for a crew? Okay. You have to find envelopes. Pink or blue envelopes? Do you... like, would one color match the vibe of the group more? If neither vibe matches more, I'm always in favor of pink, because it's such a bright and happy color. Will sleepy little Pie beat it? Paimon is so cute, I love Paimon so much! Oh! Okay, so called Pink Crush, but they always go with blue official colors. So both would work really well. But I feel like chat, we're in favor of pink, right? Who are you? That's baby Skirk. Somehow. In a way. Or it's her Paimon. I feel like we're in favor of pink, right?
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear.
Am I like kind of a bit in
The
like
fear
into
of losing
him?
those you love. The fear of watching your home burn.
Oh,
Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt
like
to
I
the
like
environment
the
and
voice.
overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Okay, but she's like 5. Oh no, haven't you played it yet? Fair enough, fair enough. Feel free to, Loki. Ow, it hurts, Daddy, Mommy. No, that's so sad. Have fun at the lake. I'm probably going later today too, because it's so nice and sunny. But we usually go in the afternoon, so the sun isn't as burning
Any
hot.
minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice
Have
your
fun.
sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
Don't be mean to her! I'm taking back what I said.
I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
Poor baby.
So it has not broken yet.
Oh my god, he is insane. He's like, break your wrist,
Then
bitch.
pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
I'm no longer vaguely attracted to
After
him.
all, bones can always be reset.
That poor thing. Why is he so mean? I can't breathe. Everything's gone black. Does she know we're like digging around her memories? I'm not sure she
Good
knows.
Skirk.
Oh.
Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Probably really shit, you stupid bitch.
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger.
I mean, it's
I now
Sertology,
understand why
so
these people sought to destroy
him
your
being mean
homeland.
makes sense.
Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
Bruh, now he's just like blaming her. I mean, yeah, she was the source of power, but don't be
You still have
rude.
much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
You think you've been showing mercy so far?
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Is that why you chopped her arms off? Did you chop
Get
her
up,
arms
Skirk.
off?
Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh.
Oh my god, he's making her do it.
And mend what is broken.
Bruh.
Then take up your sword.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, master.
I can now see that Skirk thought she was being like really nice and soft on Ajax. She's like, I only threw him through a rift in space-time. I have so many questions. Where does she come from? What has she been through? Fucking hell is what she's been through.
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest.
The new web event where you can throw around
ready
child.
to start the final stage of your training whenever you are.
I wish there were like more stages to it.
So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
Paimon, I'm gonna level with you. This shit is insane. So... Oh no, the third round of training is the one that's about like brain stuff. So maybe they'll make me do a puzzle. Oh no. Yeah. I still wish there was like more to it, because you're like, you throw around stuff, you do it like once, you get your rewards, it's over. I don't know.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities.
All thanks to your guidance. I'm just gonna say thank you.
That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could.
Can someone
Now,
draw
it's time to focus on how you
outfit
react
swap
under pressure.
of
You must be
Skirk
able to think rationally,
and
even in
Signora?
unpredictable combat situations.
I feel like they would
To simulate
kind of
this,
fire
I'm
in each
going to
other's
attack,
fits.
and you're going to block.
Oh, we're fighting
Ready?
Skirky McKirky. I don't know how to block, so if they're actually making me do this.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable.
And she usually does offensive
Just like
stances.
your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Bum bum bum. Oh, was she tricking me?
That's cheating!
I think she still
You
knows.
think every opponent has the same moral code as you?
I
You
really
can announce their
don't.
deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
So we just kind of yell, look over there, and then stab them in the back.
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given
Most
moment.
rational and advantageous.
This is your final
Girl,
training
you're
session.
talking to a dumb bitch who
Goliath.
does everything based on whether someone's hot. So...
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
And don't get your ass beat, I guess? Ah! Oh, I'm a water person now, I don't like it.
Water jet! Water jet!
I totally missed that, that's funny. Where are the columns? Ah.
Go! Water jet! Go!
I'm so bad at this. As many as possible. Okay. Where are the spikes? Where are they at? They should be floating around somewhere, right? Ah.
Go! Water jet! Ha!
Spikes? Okay.
Water jet!
Yeah, fair enough.
Not bad.
Not
Better than I
bad.
expected.
Really? The new event is so rigged? Do you mean, like, in what way rigged? Oh, like the fighty thingy one? I feel like I kind of have the hang of it now. I think I finished Act 3. Did I finish Act 3? I think I did. How I should respond. It's almost like my emotions take a backseat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your
Oh,
emotions is
yeah.
controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle. I think I'm still pretty far from having full control over my emotions. I feel that. I'm like the queen of crashing out. She's so pretty.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form.
Skirk went through this kind of training too. How merciless does this training have to be to make someone substitute all emotion for pure reason? I don't know, man.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered.
One
That's
look,
to be expected.
bad for me.
There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing.
Are we
Staying
human,
calm
though?
and focused sounds simple in theory.
I'm still
but
not
in
convinced we're
practice,
human.
it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Now that I've stopped, all emotions I was suppressing are rushing back, okay? Exhaustion is the main one. Is exhaustion an emotion?
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet.
Yes, we get more
Like
info
I
on
said at
her.
the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Thank you. Oh, cool. Yippee! Oh, Hydro Sigil. Interesting. Does that imply we're currently in Fontaine?
Warriors will train day and night to perfect
Day
their
and
skills.
night.
But when the battle comes, their fate may be decided in a matter of minutes. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and just like that, all their blood, sweat, and tears were for nothing. You need to push yourself to perfection, or you might not even live to regret it.
I love when dad's just laying down to sleep like this. It's the cutest shit in the world. This fucking kills me. So what exactly is our eating? Like, what is eating our soul, though? Like, are we getting any closer to a resolution on that? Can't hurt to be nosy. Exactly, Lumine.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
You don't have to lose your arms and legs just to be more like...
Incredible.
Crazy.
I wonder if I'll ever reach
Honestly,
their
I
level.
don't really
They're
love
always
the
so
event
resolute,
either.
so unshakable.
But at first I went for Pyro a lot. Because the Act 1 end boss has a weakness to Pyro. And then it just kind of worked itself out. And if you do like all of the enhancements, it's fine. But yeah, I'm not super fond of it. Stuck in Act 1, then go heavily on Pyro.
You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Girl, she's become depressed.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Kukusou's fine
were
too.
left to rot on the scorched earth?
Maybe you
Yet
have to
you
refresh the
alone
shop. It
survived.
costs 1 coin.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Why are they all so mean? I mean, I know they're hallucinations.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then
Oh yeah, you
I
can
can
refresh
do
the shop.
anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become
That's
someone
so
stronger.
sad.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
I'm still so unclear on why her mom didn't run with her. Like, probably to hold people off, I guess? Poor Skirky McKirky. No, is that... It's not her home. That table looked different. Tea parties,
Let's see
Alice.
here.
So
First
obvious,
things
honestly,
first,
but I wanted
you
to say
need
the tea
a
party
new
thing.
identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead?
Alice, you sound
As
so
the Conrian saying
demented.
goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet.
Right.
So I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble.
I love Alice. She's so
Let me offer
unhinged.
you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea.
She's so sweet. Alice is
Ignore
Clee's
her
mom.
existence for too long,
And
there
a
will come
Hexen
a
Circle
day
member.
when you can no longer hear her voice.
Her. Like her, your own true self? Yeah. I mean, there will presumably be more Alice info in Nordcroy. Oh, she's making... Ew, it's fish. I thought she was making us a nice meal. Paimon's so cute.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Of course you are. That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in.
So you're best friends now? I mean, Paimon is like friends with literally everyone who gives her food. It's a character flaw, but it's kind of fun.
Ah, well, if If you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen.
I wish we could have
Plus,
hung out with Senora.
Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Literally all of this could have been said about Senora.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
Ugh, so full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
I love Paimon. A 2-star, nice. That should help. That should help a lot.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, you just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded.
That was a lot faster than I expected. Honestly, they just kind of dropped the concept of souls is real. And
When
we're just
Ajax
rolling
trained
with
with
it.
me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left.
Before he left? Before you
and I might
threw
never
him
meet
in a
again, traveler.
hole?
So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Question 1, are you single? Wait, let's ask something else. I don't know. There are so many questions. The most important one is... She's not from Teyvat. What do you mean? We already know
Okay,
she's not.
Not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
While we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. Oh, she didn't know. Meow, we're still in the quest. Avert your eyes.
I knew that was a possible side effect.
She knew, okay.
Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
Speaking of endless darkness, on my first time there was all... I mean, Meow, I don't know where you got that, so possibly you got that from a point I haven't reached yet. You defeated Act 1, good one, Leafy.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as
I
of late.
unfortunately don't remember.
Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars.
Like
a lot like you in some ways.
Oh yeah. You're also a descender? No, she is like a trespasser.
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it.
Okay.
On to your second question.
Yeah, but like the fish you saw, like this, it sounded like a very normal, huge fish, possibly something abyss like
for certain
related.
reasons. I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as
Paimon's
quickly as
quite
possible.
small.
But first,
I wouldn't call
I need to understand
anything
the
a huge
source of his
fish if it was
strength.
Paimon.
To do that, I need to follow
And
in
why
his
would she
footsteps.
just like spray
Walk
water?
the path he once walked.
It would be funny and
somewhere
cute,
along
but
the
I'm
way,
not seeing
I'll find
anything
out
that
how to
indicates
defeat
it.
him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. You have one question remaining.
Do you need me to help kill Sortologi? Because I'm gonna do it. I can hear how serious this is for her. I wonder what those certain reasons could be. He's a big, massive cunt. I have one question left. What should I ask? Do you really know about my stupid brother?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
I don't like child.
But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Maybe I should take the opportunity to get Child some answers, and then withhold those answers from Child. Smart.
Well, your last question?
Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth.
So you were mean to him.
Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
That was calm and calculated. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. Really? I thought there was like emotion in her voice just then. I'm not buying it. I feel like she was like, "Aww, that stupid little child. I'm gonna throw him in cracks in the universe more." What does she actually feel about it? She's just trying to be like a better teacher than Certology.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me.
Yeah, he's allowed to
They're lucky
remember
they only have
her.
a few missing memories to show
Since
for it.
Child is allowed to remember her, that's already something. Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? Doubt she'd give me a straight answer if I asked. I already used my 3 questions. I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and
She's so
everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her
Look
as
at
well.
little... Keep secrets from Paimon? I hate when I'm made to keep secrets from Paimon. Or sometimes I decide to keep secrets from Paimon. It's like toxic as fuck.
Time to go. Oh, finally.
All devouring.
Where are we headed?
Just...
Oh, sorry for interrupting. Shit. Shit! I opened the map too soon. Now I don't know what she was gonna say. This happens to me a lot. But the ingredients don't matter right now, sorry. I'm always like really impatient, and then I always open the map, and then the dialogue is lost forever. Oh, we're stuck on the tree. Brilliant. Hate when that happens. Go to where the culprit is hiding. I know it won't be, but how funny would it be if there was like an entire narwhal just like stood here? Just like, hello, I'm hanging— oh, Rift Hounds. Nope. Okay, cool. It's just a Geoslime. I thought I saw a Rift Hound on the horizon.
Wait. This is near the chasm, right?
Yeah, we knew that from the
Yes.
preview thing.
If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now.
And also
but
with the
still,
chasm.
This is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety.
I love you so much, Paimon.
Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
I will, always, sweetie pie.
Alright. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Can you not go in and kick their ass for me, please? The thing is, I don't get why we're in the chasm or near the chasm for this. Like, how's that related? Oh, and I'm still Hydro Traveler, which makes sense, I guess.
Bombs away!
Because of the cryo.
Paradigm shift.
Okay, nice. That was fire. I don't know why I'm collecting the heals. We don't even need healing.
All these spikes! Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind
I
you.
fell off the side of that.
I got this.
I kind of don't got this. I always forget that you can't hold on to walls in domains. I'm like, I'll just jump and grab the wall. I won't grab the wall. I'll see when I get there, I guess. But no spoilers, please. Also, no mood spoilers.
Fearless. Another star goes out.
I know she says Surge, but it low-key sounds like she's just saying her own name. She's just like Skirk.
Extinguished.
Mine to wield. Hey, what are you two doing here?
Ugh. Abyss Mages. I hate you guys. They know I hate them.
Like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Oh, you had the burning of the village? Yeah, that was sad.
The stars fade to black.
I got Skirk killed. It will happen again.
Mine to wield.
Oh yeah, I can't climb up there. Can y'all come down here where we can fight? No, go away. Why is he not coming down here? There we go. Not her just kind of like whispering the word power. That was so weird. No thank you. No thank you. Her ankles look like low-key like what? Why is she walking like this? Is this because her limbs aren't real?
Oh.
Like her ankles look like really floppy.
Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh. This fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
Nope. Oh.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
I love that she like dresses up for a fight. She's like, let me just put on my other fit.
Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too... Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason.
If we're too
it's
reckless,
likely
it
he
plays into
integrated
their
it
hands.
into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
My soul is in their attacks. I don't like that. was it? Interesting. Sometimes when you see just like a corner of her, my brain's like, that's Novelette. It's not. She just has a blue thing in her hair. Ooh.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Did it get her? Oh, she got God. I love that she used a Nemo for that. Hot. Eat it, quick! Oh, is that your soul?
There. I got it back.
Where's she going?
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
Yeah, she got stabbed, but it's fine. She got better. She don't care, apparently.
In the Grayley Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power.
So we could technically get rid of her arms, right?
The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible.
Stab you.
Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
So you were the real target?
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon.
Okay.
Call it fate if you want.
I'm not.
I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost.
Yeah, but, like, what about you?
I'll cope.
You'll cope?
Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal?
Stole it?
Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
For someone who does the domain as much as I have, because I needed that shit for
acquired that
Farina.
power through your own strength. Tell me I'm
I
wrong.
did not realize that.
You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that.
She's just smack-talking someone who may or may not be listening.
You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
Sertologi has a simp!
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer.
Is that somehow Sertologi himself? He like got broken beyond repair?
Look, it's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
Yeah, what should we do?
Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
Hide behind Skirk. In the process, some of her power was stolen. The culprit is hiding somewhere beyond the fog. Okay. We have a good understanding of his attack pattern. I can't guarantee her or Paimon's safety. Oh fucking shit, fuck. We're not doing that.
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Will do. I have no idea what's going on, honestly. Ah!
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
Paimon's such a
The wound
sweetheart.
is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here a lot.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Water jet!
I don't know if we have to fight them. I'm just running past them. I'm just like, my friend Skirk is dying. And my sweet little Paimon is in danger.
Looks like this place is about to collapse!
So I'm choosing to run away.
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring
Ah.
narwhal. Did you know
Shit.
that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only get you so far. I needed to verify it for myself.
I'm just letting her have dialogue time. Okay, are we done with dialogue? Okay, then we can continue running. Yippee! We escaped! And now maybe we go into the chasm to hang out a little bit. Who knows? That was wild. Don't know how I feel about this.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal
Oh, her
domain.
thingy!
Weaklings
Ah,
like
there
him
it
will
is.
find that my
Okay.
power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it.
Yeah, the all-devouring narwhal. With its power, he even managed to steal from you, of all people.
You seem surprised.
Oh, look at her little
I
face!
suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best.
I mean,
It can
devouring
extract
is
power
also
from
what
anything,
Paimon does
dead
best.
or alive,
Yum,
as
yum,
long as
yum.
it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Niverlat mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
I love Niverland.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect
Dragon
you.
husband.
That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space.
And then threw
But I hadn't
Ajax
counted
in
on there
there.
being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master.
Yeah, when you said the foul, that got a reaction. So are we thinking another sinner?
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
Wild.
No way! We can't leave now!
Yeah.
Something was stolen from you because of us! We have to help you get it back!
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But you're also allowed to have friends who help you.
Finds you before you're all better!
Can we take you to Baishu at least?
Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
You said I don't want to be in your debt, but right now I still am.
Fair enough. Then take this.
Is it an engagement ring?
What is it?
Probably not.
A bag of Mora.
Oh.
Nothing in this world is free. I know that much.
I mean, we're
I'll leave
poor,
the planning
so...
to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
Let's go to Mondstadt, because I like Mondstadt.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest.
Actually, Boo Boo Pharmacy, I was saying...
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
He'll know something about Master. I'm sure of it. Next time, I need to be ready.
Your outfit looks
Now,
different.
this. It's a star crystal suit. Abyssal energy is scarce in Teyvat. Wearing this helps me access it more freely. It stores concentrated abyssal energy that I can draw from on the go. When the energy runs out, it reverts back to its original form. Fine. It was just a scratch.
It was just a scratch. She got
It'll
stabbed
take
like
time to recover
3
my
inches
strength,
deep.
of course. But adapting to situations like this is nothing new for me. Found somewhere to rest. Well, lead the way then.
She's like really chill with the whole getting stabbed shit. She's like, this happens. Which, like, yeah, it happens to us too, but still. It's not like you develop an immunity to stab wounds.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it. Does she have a job or something?
Does she have a job?
Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like... I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss.
I don't remember you.
Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met?
But she could allow them to
Can't hold
remember.
a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Hopefully she steals it, because that would be funny.
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
You heard all that?
Why would she not hear it, Paimon?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss.
Everyone
I
always
wouldn't
is
be
like,
surprised
Paimon, you're
if the
loud as
sound of it
fuck.
traveled to the nearest mountain
And
top.
Paimon's like, wait, people can hear me?
Did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Paimon's whispering needs some work. Paimon has never tried to whisper in her life.
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike.
Paimon just lean
She's a
into
piece
it.
of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames.
Imagine if there actually were
Okay,
two
fine.
Paimons.
The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say? Friends?
I'm still like salty that we're just making friends. Like, I love being friends with Skirk, but how
I
are we
noticed
always
there was only
making
one bed.
friends? Ooh.
Go ahead and get some rest.
And there was only one bed. Let's get rest together, Skirky.
Wait, what about you?
But yeah, we're making friends with everyone except
I
for
don't get
Senora.
tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave!
Why did we find a place to rest just for her to not rest?
Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
That bed is like big enough for all three of us, honestly. Like, she could also just have a nap, it's fine. Even if I tried to convince her to take it easy, I doubt she'd listen. Look at Paimon, she's so cute! I do wonder if she actually will get some sleep, honestly. Oh. Something's going on. What's with the question marks? Yeah, that's not actually Skirk, is it? No, it is? I'm so confused. Is she having a nightmare?
Quiet.
Does she also have like spare souls like Captain? Maybe she's just having a nightmare.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Okay, but what did you want her to do about it? She was like
Keep
7.
your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Poor thing. If only she could just talk to us.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That was so comfy.
I love Paimon.
Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Recovered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Want to talk about your childhood trauma?
Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Yeah, maybe it's because of the spike that stabbed you.
No, I think the problem's with me.
I think
I
you're a
need to
little bit
meditate for the
delulu.
next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
She's like, if I sit down and am quiet, my wounds heal better.
Sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
I mean, we will, but she's so
Thanks.
stupid. Like, in a nice way.
See you in 2 days.
She's literally like, yeah, if I just stop faffing about with a sword, maybe my wound will heal better. We're just like legit guarding her? That's cute. Welcome back. Literally, this is just resting. She might as well have lain down on the bed.
Morning.
Where did Skirk go? Is she still here?
Skirk is still meditating, huh?
Okay.
It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
Yeah, no clue, man.
Paimon can't think of
Did you beat
anything
Act
we can
2?
do to help. Oh wait! Breakfast! That's it!
Had to
Paimon
do
will go
dishes.
get
Boo,
breakfast.
dishes.
Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right
Oh,
back.
okay, fair enough. I do love Paimon. And I feel like I'm getting used to the voice. It's like it's smoothing out. Oh, we're gonna be a sneaky sneaker. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here? Which is like all up in her subconscious. It's like kind of rude. Oh, this is pretty. It's like kind of giving Enkanomiya. The closer I get, the darker the water becomes. Did you bring me here?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world.
That thing can talk.
Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams.
He sure
This
is.
isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
You can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this.
Are you a Paimon?
I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too.
Again, okay, so you used to be able to speak in the
Call
past?
it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences.
Is this like her
right?
optimistic side?
Now, before I take you to her, I gotta
Ooh,
ask.
what are
You're
you
the
gonna
first
use them
outside
for?
visitor to ever come here. So, what's your impression of this place?
Yeah, like what's with the river and like all of the waterfalls and stuff?
Oh, you noticed. This river represents
Saving up,
Skirk's
alright.
strength.
For nothing.
Strength
I love that
accumulates over
though.
time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge
Well,
into a single stream
Genshin
of
Rural
memories
save
and
the game
emotions,
becomes a hydrate.
flowing forward as one. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past.
Aww.
And all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of
I
who
feel
she
bad
was.
for Skirky.
She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason.
Yeah, I'll
Severs
eventually
the
add
connection
something,
in
but
the
I don't really
past
know what at the
and begins
moment.
anew.
Now that I've started drawing, maybe something related to Dad, I don't know. It reminds me of something. What does it remind you of?
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
So it was Sir Lochi who taught Skirk to replace all emotion with reason. Yes, Lumine, we already knew that. I suppose that's the secret to her strengths. Being traumatized. Why does it have to be this way?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all.
Aww.
Soon, you'll understand everything.
Girl, I understand nothing. No, this is absolutely giving Enkanomiya. Which I still haven't finished, by the way. Hello. That's... I drew that. This night sky is so pretty.
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet.
Aww. I'll form a bond with Skirk.
You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away.
Why? Well, because
Indifferent as ever.
Sortolochi said she's not allowed to have friends. After what happened in Wyoming Restaurant, it's obvious she prefers to disappear, yeah. She hasn't seen child in years. I doubt she's ever made a connection with this world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her life. Poor thing.
Seems like you've answered your own question.
Welcome back.
Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world.
I mean,
She's
in
made a
some
conscious
ways she
choice
is,
to avoid
isn't she?
altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life. Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more.
Aw, she got fired from being his student.
No one can become a worthy warrior
Or she
through
got,
imitation
like,
alone.
graduated, I guess.
I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends.
He literally told her to make
Embark
friends.
on your own journey. And piece together a new future from the
I take
shattered
back what I
remnants
said
of your
about him
past.
saying she's not allowed to make friends. She made
We
that
will
up
still
herself.
have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day,
Oh.
I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes.
He's such a bitch.
Just like the fire that haunts
I
your
take back
mind.
taking back the thing about making friends.
Why do you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution.
We have got to kill this guy.
You have tasted loss.
Yay, you enjoy it now?
So deep.
I like that, thank you.
In the bones.
Yeah, it's like the one time I actually paid attention to an event. I was like, okay, I'm gonna log in.
Detach from that which harms us.
Which
and
harms
thus
us, more
pain
like.
dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal.
He's so creepy.
It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood. Or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
The figure next to Skirk looks familiar. I saw the same figure during the battle against the Narwhal. Yeah, that's Turtology, girly pop.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Turtology, looked like at one point.
Can they not also leave Natlan now? At one point in time, he can change form. Interesting. Hello, welcome in.
Of course.
How's it going?
As a higher being, physical form is a triviality.
I thought since the ley lines were fixed, they could too.
He could
But that
appear
only
as a
applied to the
beast,
humans?
A human, or even a monster that
Oh,
defies
cool.
description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling.
I'm
through the
streaming from in
stars.
Germany. They were just master and disciple, like Skirk and child. But that's not true, because Turtology is like a massive bitch. He threatened to destroy whatever she managed to create.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible.
I mean, I thought
But
it also
first,
applied to the
I need to understand the
Saurians.
source of his strength. To do that,
But I'm not
I need to follow
confident
in his
enough to
footsteps,
say for sure.
walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him.
I'm gonna
That
help you
is my
beat him
sole
up,
focus
sweetie.
and purpose.
You became English for 24 hours. In which way?
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Turtology is terrifying.
We kind of figured that out
The
already.
scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things.
Is there like one person who has no trauma?
Shall we keep going?
You're Mia?
Let's see. We're about halfway there.
Mia has a pretty good life. We're flying! I also love Mia, she's so sweet. Oh, that's a fun bed. Is that like with a group of friends? Oh! Look at tiny Skirky McKirky. Hello, baby. Do you want a snack?
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Turtology.
She's so small.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard.
Okay, he at least set her broken wrist. That's something.
No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak.
Thank you.
A pitiful, useless ploy.
She's so adorable.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me?
Because you're like really powerful.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time.
That poor thing.
I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan for you.
He's such a bitch.
It
It's
has
like
been
really
too
nice and
long
sunny.
Since I fought a battle that demanded
So
my
later
full
I'll go
strength,
to the lake.
and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
I don't like him.
So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary. In the hope that one day,
He's
you might surprise
just
me.
so mean. I know I'm a hypocrite because I
want to draw my sword
love
against you, Master.
Crucibino,
What you
but
want matters
still.
little. Among the boundless sea of stars,
Rains every day for
the
you.
cries of the weak
You lost
are
on
but
Act
faint
3?
murmurs
Aw.
that disappear into the void.
Or Act 2, which one are you on?
You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master.
That poor little thing on Act 2.
From that day
But did you
forward,
figure out what Act 2's
all
weakness
she
is?
knew was grueling training,
This is so
emptiness,
sad.
and fatigue. After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it?
She got like really burned out and depressed and now thinks she's in control of her
Human
emotions.
emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today.
It's ranged? Oh, okay. He saved Skirk from the disaster and never even tried to hide his ulterior motive. That part is actually quite nice, because like at least he wasn't pretending. And the strange creature is like her optimism? I don't know.
We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch.
Are we going to have to like fight something in her subconscious? Yes, good luck to everyone in completing the event. Like, it is kind of luck-based, because you sometimes can get extra coins or lose coins. And then also which units are in the store. Oh, she's happy!
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
Oh, look at her!
What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist
Oh, she's
staying alone.
adorable. Why does she kind of look like Paimon though?
Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea. The secrets beyond the stars. And that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship.
Can we kill those people?
That was the beginning of
I
the
know we're in
end.
a memory, but I want to kill them.
It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade. Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open
So
arms
sad.
and allowed them to explore
That
the
poor
planet.
girl. That poor all of
them,
them.
The visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality.
I mean, it's not like it would have helped if they didn't do
No one
that.
had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet.
The thing is, Skirk was hanging out.
Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, Only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning.
This is so sad.
Their lives were discarded like worthless trash as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did. She kept running until an unexpected figure crossed her path. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening.
The thing is, they wanted to destroy her mainly, and she kept hanging out with the merchants and like being nosy and stuff. So they could have just, like, I'm not in favor of anyone killing Skirk, obviously, but why did they kill everyone? Or did like multiple people have power there? Or potential?
Because she and her people
were
and
her
seen
people.
as a threat. As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past.
Well, so there was life support,
Further
I guess.
research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source. For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as potential threat.
Okay, all of them, not
and
just
decided
Skirk.
to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet.
That's fucked up. Just because of speculations? I mean, yeah, kind of, honestly. That's crazy. All those innocent people.
Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had.
I mean, not
Perhaps it was their own
really.
innocence and kindness that
Even
doomed
though with them calling them savages,
But
maybe.
in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well. If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you
Mostly
can
they were
trust
just
in
like,
is the
oh, what if
sword
they
in
could
your
one day
hand.
be stronger than us, I
And
guess.
so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped.
Yeah, now I see why she distances herself from the world.
No one wants to relive their most painful moments. Well, that brings us to the end of the story. This is as far as we can go.
It is cute.
Skirk is
Honestly,
waiting over
Fischl
there
has really grown on me too.
for both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose.
Are you just like her
And my
optimism?
greatest wish over
I mean,
all
that thing
these
has to be
years.
like her optimism, right? Or like her childhood self or something. I don't think it's like her mom. I think it's like a part of her, makes the most sense to me. Hi, Skirky McKirky.
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
I have things to say to you.
Yeah.
Well, to me.
Because you're her optimistic side.
I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And she
Well
is the
done,
best
Leafy!
choice in this moment.
Yay! Then you must be also Skirk.
Her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused
Like if it's
to
all of
face
her
for too
rejected
long.
impulses and stuff, that thing
So,
must be mentally unstable
I
though.
came to face you instead.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here.
You can be my friend,
Your
I'm the main
existence
character,
makes me
nothing's gonna
weak.
happen to me.
Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable.
Is the next part in 15 hours? I thought it was already unlocked.
Don't forget,
Ugh, bummer.
it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant.
I thought it unlocked
Our
this
feelings
morning, I
most of
hadn't
all.
checked yet.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
That she does not do
The
shit like
difference
that?
is that I'm doing what is right.
Exactly.
What is necessary. I allow you to
Hello,
exist,
hello.
but with limited freedom.
How's it going?
That is the greatest kindness I can offer.
No worries.
I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am.
I love
It made
her.
me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things together. On the grand scale of the entire universe, maybe our feelings are vanishingly small.
Yeah, it was
but
about
why
a
should
story
that mean
quest.
They don't matter. Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us.
Oh no, part 2 in the current
Think back
fighting
to those
event
nights
thingy with like the
gazing at
saurians and
stars.
slimes and stuff.
Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this
Girl,
time?
she got stabbed.
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around.
I mean, I think
Look
it would
at
be
your inner
cool.
world.
I'm liking info on her.
You cast aside your dreams and curiosity, and in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you
She's so
forward
shiny.
are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough.
Maybe they can.
And so, this river, the source of your strength, grows more polluted.
We also
by
have to
death.
find more anecdotes, honestly, after we're done with
And you
this.
think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Your emotional self isn't weak. It's actually like strong, because it has all of your emotions. Do you need me to hold your hand? She transcended time and broke free from her constraints to come and face you.
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm here to
This
argue.
isn't
I
about
love
who's
arguing.
Right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion.
But
what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt.
I think she shouldn't have that. Like, I get it.
I know.
But I
and among
at
the
first
voices
thought
that haunt you, mine is that
I at
too.
first thought they were only trying to
Deep
kill
down,
her, and everyone was
You know
collateral.
that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be.
But since that's not true, it's actually like
All
not
those
as bad as I
unfulfilled
thought.
hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope at least that you can let go.
Let it go.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
Aww.
I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time.
She's so tiny.
I
Look
wouldn't
at
have
her.
to go on like this.
Ooh, cracks in her armor.
Your dad and I, We're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
Run, girl. What's on her back?
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all.
She's so cute! Oh, she needed to be protected. Give her a hug, Lumine, quick! She needs a hug.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water.
This is so sweet.
Dancing water. Sand along your
Thanks
path
for the
is begging
lurky.
for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand.
Aww.
But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Do you want to be my friend?
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Oh, is that a little neighbor girl?
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end.
It really doesn't. Oh! Sunny Skirk again.
Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
I'm a little bit emo right now. I won't lie.
So, you saw my memories then.
Yeah, you had like a really
I
bad
once asked
time,
my
sorry.
master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe.
It's actually survival of
He
the
said
fittest.
no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive.
That isn't true strength. Power is not a substitute for doing what is right, yeah.
That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind.
I'm gonna kill him with
An
you.
idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land.
You want me to kill
But
him with you.
that means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Sounds like you need me to hold him down while you curb stomp him. I'm here for
Yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy. Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him.
it. Girl, he was like, break your fucking bones, girl. Like... I mean, we know you have a thing for that, Leafy. That is well established. Yeah, he intends to face you in battle.
I know. and it's not something I want. But Master never goes back on his word.
Why is she such
I
a
have to treat
sweetheart?
everything he
I'm
says
so
as a promise.
confused.
He's no longer into
Treat it
that,
as a threat, babes.
but he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions.
He's like,
every time I hear from
gonna
him,
beat you up,
my heart skips a
XOXO.
beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces.
In fairness, you've not built
Maybe
that
that
much
means I
yet,
do live in
so
eternal fear, just like he
should
said.
be fine. You don't have a single
Yes,
friend.
I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life.
She's so
I don't
real
know
for
what
that.
Master has planned, but I have to be ready.
I'll kill that guy for you. Yeah, I'll help you.
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
You're my friend and he's a fucking bitch. If I want to build the world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight for it. If we want to build, that makes more sense. We can make the entire universe a kinder place. Leave together? No! Why is leave together such a cute option, actually? Oh, that's making me low-key emo. I'm just gonna have a quick look around. Oh, I can't. What if there's, like, a secret chest somewhere? Yeah, okay. Would have been, like, really unlikely, but, you know, we have to check. She gazes into the distant sky. Let's leave together. Hey, Paimon!
Oh, you're finally awake! Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious?
We were having a nap.
Paimon half to death!
Literally having a nap.
You're both okay, right?
Yeah, we were just having a nap.
What does it look like?
You look stronger than ever.
Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future.
Exactly what I was
taught you to
thinking.
incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important context.
You sure are, baby. Like all of the context.
Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks! Let's dig in!
I love Paimon. Like, I'm getting used to the voice. Sometimes it's still very Minnie Mousey.
Alright.
But
it's about time we finished what we started.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
Let's show him what we're made of.
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before.
That makes sense.
The good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.
Let's go, but first we're having a quick bio break, honestly. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna slap on an ad. Feel free to also go and grab a drink or something. And I'm back. Back to the chasm we go. Oh, I also have to use some resin. We'll figure it out. In the stories, I also talked to Fremenade. Isn't it so adorable? Like the anecdotes, it's so cute. The Fremenade one is so adorable. I hope there's like a part 2 to the Fremy. I want more Fremy. I'll figure it out. But yes, I was so happy when he showed up on my map. I'm hoping that in today's polls I get Fremenade. I mean, I say that every time we poll. But I just love that boy. A movie about K-pop and demons. That sounds interesting. I'm not pulling right now. We're definitely finishing the story quest first. And then maybe we'll like get a few more primos. I should have furnishings to collect that I can make into a gift set. So there's some primos waiting for me there. And stuff. So we'll figure it out. And also I'm getting primos from story quest.
Isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that too?
That's what the fowl used to look like.
Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl? How does that work?
How does anything work, Paimon?
It's a subconscious instinct.
Oh.
Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master.
Is it?
To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master.
How do you work,
and
Paimon?
we know he stole a portion
Solid
of my
question.
power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
Okay. Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets.
I want to stab him.
Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're
I
done
could
with
put
him.
my Nuvi on the
Let's
team,
teach
but
this
he's
guy a
level
lesson.
40 because I have not bothered to build him. So actually, I can't put my Nuvi on the team.
Eternal, infinite, everlasting.
Water jet! Water jet! Water jet!
Another star goes out!
Get frozen, idiot.
Mine to wield.
Oh, where did he go? Strong shall be his crown? What? Ooh, I don't like that.
Mine to wield. Mine to wield.
He moves too much. weapon's broken edge. What if Paimon just like walked up and drop kicked him? Not this again.
Haven't had enough of my power.
Bitch. She should have called him a bitch. Haha, we put him in a water bubble. Sucks to suck.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Oh, we're exploding him with too much power. She literally said, "Want my power? Let's see you handle it." Did we really just throw our sword? Was that like the best course of action we could think of? That was cool, but also weird. Why does he kind of look like the dude that lived in Capitano's memories?
Have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit.
Goose thread or whatever.
So, you deliberately channeled your
I
power
love
into
Nouvellette,
me,
in fairness.
knowing that it would destroy my shell from within. Such power, such keen battle instincts. So you must be
Skirky McKirky!
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Like 3 days at
Hundreds
least.
of years.
Maybe 4.
Hundreds. Sorry.
He does
It's a
look
lot
like
to
him,
take
right?
I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master.
You look like
and one of
Goosethread
his
or whatever
followers.
his name was.
This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And
That
I
fits
knew
kind
you
of
would come
match.
here.
That's cute.
Hundreds of years ago?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
They were
Of
boyfriends.
course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago.
Flashback, flashback.
I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title.
Everyone is
But
terrible
I
parents.
contracted an incurable illness as a
Like,
child.
Dunyasad's parents are the
and
only
everyone
okay
gave up
parents
on
we have
me.
encountered, I feel like.
I trained the sword harder than anyone else. Defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die. Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sertologi. We were similar in age,
Okay.
but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death. He spent his
That's
childhood
crazy,
wandering
actually.
the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum.
Solid
Yet,
metaphor.
He always wore a smile
Technically a
on his
simile, I
face,
suppose.
as if kindness and malice were one and the same, and he could not see the difference.
I feel like Sturtology
I still remember what he
would
said
have
to me.
benefited of being
first
born at a
met.
different time so the Tori could torture him.
Need to fight to survive.
Might have made him more normal
Even
somehow.
if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something.
Aww.
And he inspired me to
The
keep
toxic
going.
yaoi of it all.
When we sparred together, it was the first time I'd actually felt the thrill of combat.
What you felt was a
When I
crush.
was 10, he stole
When I was
forbidden
10?
research materials
Oh, they were
and
little. I
managed
thought
to
they were like
cure my
20 at that
illness.
point.
It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form,
He was like
he
extremely
was
cynical
always
as a
intent
kid.
on pushing the boundaries of possibility.
The way he was talking, like everyone hated me and wanted me to die.
Somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his. And at some point, I realized he had pulled so far ahead, I was too embarrassed to even ask him to spar.
Aww.
After his grand endeavor was successful,
The fuck's the grand
he
endeavor?
sought me out
Finding Skirk?
and said to me,
Or just like
This planet
traveling
no longer
between
holds
worlds?
anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you.
Capitano would have
Your
loved that.
death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount
Why
of
is this
time
kind
to
of
get stronger.
cute?
Maybe I'll finally catch
Like
up to you one
deranged, but
day, and we can spar like we used to.
cute.
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man once told me, people need to fight for their own survival.
Nah, that's kind of cute.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe and bring her to Tibet.
Okay.
You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Yeah, but maybe they're also self-fulfilling.
Well, now I'm curious about who this disciple of yours will be.
Skirky McGurky!
All Vedifenir said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty impressive.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
He's such a freak.
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk whatever path you want. Freedom means even the wicked get to make their own
Did he just call him the
choices.
Wicked? Uncool.
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sotology. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
What?
Your heart? That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because Curse of Immortality. He literally can't die.
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, You used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that
Absolute
will's
freak
ability,
behavior.
devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it.
Instead, he
work for
poured
it,
shit into
dream
his
of it.
heart.
Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
Because he's a freak.
You're right. I should have known better, but I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith. I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made. But if you'll allow it, I do want to apologize. To both of you.
Okay. Not
After the
trusting
beating we
that.
just gave you, I think we can call it even.
No, I want him to apologize.
You're an interesting one as well.
You're a fucking freak.
Satellogi's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him, all the while standing ever out of reach. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
Okay.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair.
I love her.
I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must have some things in common. First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But
good girl.
You had to devote all your strength fighting me just now. I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world. The joy of an artist uncovering a temple of wonders.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you were able to read them from my blade. Like a glimpse into my inner world.
Like, we're not even killing this dude. We're literally fine with everyone.
Die,
die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die!
Sense of joy. And my defeat brings me no regret whatsoever.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that.
You got me, Leaf.
One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battles. After which, all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life.
Possibly.
For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one purpose, one goal. To complete himself.
Crying a tear of joy?
It's one of the secrets.
Because I got jump scared?
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his call. What a battle that would be. Oh, to witness such a...
How are you dying, bitch? You're immortal.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body.
Oh.
The curse of
He's not dying.
immortality
He's just in
allows
pain.
it all to coexist.
Honestly, he
but
brought
does
that on
not
himself.
Remove the pain.
Get him some ibuprofen.
I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. What a shame. I would have loved to witness that battle.
Do you want me to cut the narwhal
Satellogi
thing
once
out of
offered
you?
to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you, Skirk. Can you release me from the pain?
She looks so uninterested.
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed, and smash it to pieces.
How is that not what
the
death
impurities
is?
will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before, no longer tortured by powers you can't control. But it will be a time-consuming and painful process. The decision is yours to make.
I mean, everything about him is a time consuming.
And who knows?
Painful.
Perhaps I'll wake up in time to witness your great.
This guy is such a freak. Like,
I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day. Though I know it'll be a long and arduous road. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues. At least, it looks like you.
This man is actually kind of nice, except for all of the
I will
evil.
reach the top of this mountain, no matter what it takes. And you, Skofnunger, will be my witness at the end of all things.
I have to remember how to pronounce that. I will fully forget.
It's finally over.
Yippee!
Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't
Okay,
have to
so
make a
this.
mad dash for the exit like
Why does
last
this
time.
count as fontaine chests? Is it because we're hydro traveler? Because we're getting hydro sigils. Confusing. All of that was fairly wild, honestly.
We did it! Ah, it's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger. Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Why would they be back?
Yes.
Oh!
The power
Did he really
Skofnunger stole
return
has
all of
been
his
returned.
power? I thought it was like
So,
destroyed.
The stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh, it's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
And also they just do disappear from
I
like burning
suppose
out.
it's because
Ooh, so pretty.
I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned sky, glittering with rotten light. It's not real. And yet,
so pretty!
It is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace
It's
it
beautiful,
brings.
I agree. I'd like to see what it's like up there. I don't know.
Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness.
Right.
Yet through hardship,
So we're just
we
like in a
grow
samsara confirmed
until we
at this
learn to
point?
seize the sands of time for ourselves and uncover our true strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder.
Good luck on
What
those
is it going to
polls.
take
Are you
for
going
kindness
Skirk or
to reign
Shenhe?
supreme
Or
in
is
the vast
this
expanse of the
in
universe?
Zen Zone?
Ugh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one
Zenless,
thing,
yeah, that's
it's
what
that
it's
the
called.
traveler always finds a way. Ever since we met, she has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, she always finds a way to make it better.
I love Paimon so much.
If it's too big a job for one person, then we'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then three.
Paimon, I would kill for you.
We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, We can make any wish come true.
I suppose when it comes to you,
hello, welcome in.
Well, I should be going. Now that my
You're
power is no
after
longer
certain
isolated from my
weapon.
emotions,
Oh.
I need more practice to get used to it.
When will we meet again? Lumine's trying to have a date.
I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely. Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us,
so is A rank
we
like
stand
5-star?
in a world reborn. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth.
She's so philosophical.
We must all work to become stronger.
Of course, Master. I don't want to call her Master, but I think it would be funny to do it. But like, as long as we don't treat Child as like our upper class man. You know what, I'm just gonna say of course.
Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training. Make sure to put it to use.
Bye-bye. A rank is 4-star? Oh, okay. S rank is 5-star.
Or is she being nicer than before?
Yeah, she absorbed like her
We definitely
childhood
count
self.
as friends after all that, don't you think?
Yeah, we're friends. Friendly friends.
What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars.
Yes, oh that's so cute. I love Paimon.
Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated you to that super nice meal at Wanmin restaurant, it's about time you returned the favor.
Didn't you use Skirky McKirky's money for that? Oh, I love that. Yippee! Yippee! Okay. Our search is like basically Fates, I'm guessing. Fun! Ooh! Where did my training reward go? Abyssal Crystal. Use this crystal once more to revisit certain scenes. Aww. Yeah, it's just my fortune slip, but Yamiko wrote it, so that's pretty cool. Aww. That's cute. Okay, let's find some anecdotes, don't. Yeah, we're almost to polls, but I just want like a few last minute primos. I should have a gift set sorted, so we'll turn that in. I think I have one for Lynette and Arle.